Howdy guys, IR Scoop here. On this video, we're going to be talking about a way to get a free Commander 2018. Now, I'm a Commander player and I prefer Commander over any other format. Die Hard EDH is the best, in my opinion. But I didn't realize, I thought they were coming out in July, but then I realized that according to the info here that it's actually coming out in August. Which I guess gives more of a chance and for the channel to grow and for everybody to get a nice little chance to get possible like the whole set. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what we're gonna do. All right, so what it is it comes out August 10th. Okay, so what I'm planning to do, hopefully it works. It feels low asking this of you guys, but at the same time, I mean, come on, free Commander 2018. Like, even if you're not an EDH player, like, surely you gotta appreciate that much. And hell, it's free stuff. But no, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set subscriber limits. So like, we're gonna just start off with at 100 subscribers. We're going to actually no, let's not even do that. Let's set it at 50. At 50 subscribers, once we reach 50 subscribers between now and August, I will give away whatever the cheapest MSRP, and if they're all equal, then we're going to end up rolling a dice on them for which deck will be given away to a subscriber at 50 subscribes. We'll do that, and then from there, every 100 every 100 followers after, so 150, 250, etc., will be another one of the decks given out that weren't already given out. So say we got deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, deck 4. What we're going to do is at 50 subscribers, we're going to set to give away the first deck. I'll write down all the names of the subs. I would really like it if you guys would leave comments on the videos, so that way sometimes if you're subscribed to the channel and you keep your information private, I can't actually view you as a subscriber, so then I don't really know that uses as far as giving away stuff. I can't really keep track of that. But so 50 subscribers, we would give away the first deck. We will give away the first deck of 2018 Commander, and then at 150 we'll give away the second deck. Whichever one it is, we'll roll a dice. And then third deck, and then fourth deck. And then if, Jesus, they come out with a lot more, we'll just go with that. But we're going to set it at subscriber limits. Sorry to ask it of you guys, but come on, it's free cards. Also, I figured throw in something a little different, aside from just opening packs. In the giveaways is that... comment below if you would like to see a deck tech of any of my commanders. These are my 5 commanders I run. Now, from least to from most casual to competitive, left to right. I run a Janara Asura War. Crazy little angel lady here. Got her out of the Vault of Angels that I got on my first deployment here, and she's nice. But she's somebody threw out like the tiny leader concept to me, and I didn't really build a tiny leaders deck, but I figured it'd be fun, really casual for my play group, running her out there. Really nice, that instant speed ability, and get her really big. She's pretty Voltron, and you end up killing people with commander damage. This is my most casual commander deck that I play. Then the Daravi Imperial Tactician. Funny story about this deck. I actually wanted a Daretti deck, but when I called my LGS, they were like, yeah, we got a Daretti, but they thought I said Darevi. So that's why I was calling Daravi, so it's easier to distinguish between the two. And I didn't want to look like a fool, so I went ahead and bought him. But he's actually pretty good, but still a very casual commander deck that I run. Krenko is one of my more competitive ones. I mean, really, he's Krenko. It's like, this is like, I'd almost never play him because 1, it's over real quick, and 2, even when you win, you just feel really, really dirty. Not much of difference for the next one. Kaya. Kaya is also extremely beautiful and a big asshole. Kaya kill you real quick. Like turn 4, turn 5, she starts swinging and eating half your health, and then it only gets bigger from there. Kaya is Kaya, man. Kaya is a great card. I actually tailored it more towards angels instead of demons or dragons for my Kaalia deck. Very competitive. Most times when I play people with this, we forget that we actually played because it goes by so fast and we move on to the next games. Great Mardu there. Kaalia speaks for herself, though, really. I mean, she's Kaalia. And my favorite. My absolute favorite. Anala. Alright, so, like, everybody in my playgroup, like, I originally started off with the Reaper King, but everyone in my playgroup had, like, what was it, the 2017 Commanders with Eminence, and, like, I just felt so behind, like, the power curve, so I was like, I really want to get Eminence. I was quickly becoming notorious in my playgroup for being that guy that wins too much, like, you end up just being targeted just because, oh, wow, sorry for my hands. I work construction, so they get kind of dirty. Can only clean off so much without Gojo. Anyway, and I quickly built that reputation where I become the target regardless, just for the sole purpose that I win. So I tried to make least competitive decks, but then the longer I hold on to my decks, the more, like, you know, I change out a card here or there, and then they become competitive. All these have started off at not very competitive at some point. Not Kaalia and not Krenko. I honestly built these decks to be the guy. but yeah, I tend to not mess with Janara and Darevai that much because I want them to stay casual for my play group, because there's some times where people are like, you're playing your wizards, I don't really want to play. You want to play something else? It's just but yeah, I bought my Eminence Commander like much later after I actually split from my group. We play through Skype now, but when I left California to come back to the East Coast, I grabbed Anala right during the Rivals of Exelon pre-release, and I just started changing out a card here or there. My goal was to take like the least quote-unquote competitive deck from the 2018s, or the cheapest quote-unquote crappiest deck, which is the Wizards, because they were like $30 to pick them up and like 50 plus for all the other decks. And I eventually, $1,000 later, made Anala what I would call extremely competitive. But I tried to make her fair for my group, at least by building her in a way so she doesn't actually pop off until like turn 8 or turn 7, turn 8, etc. Instead of going infinite on turn 4 every game, because that's just too cheesy. It's definitely a control deck, though. Definitely a control deck. But leave comments below if you guys would like to see deck techs for these. If so, we can definitely crack into that, do something a little different here. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Please follow me on Twitter so I can keep you guys updated on future ideas for videos like this, etc. And it makes giveaways a little bit easier as well. Thank you guys so much for your time if you stuck all the way through the video. IR Scoop, out.